9. Plus 9 LP. Can you imagine plus 9 LP? Have you guys ever played a 30-minute challenger game and you got plus 9? It sucks, but yeah, that's how matchmaking works. Against Vi jungle. But people get coaches and stuff? Yeah. I mean, coaches help some people. You need a coach. I never needed a coach. I remember there's this one guy who used to play on C9. I love your hairstyle, thank you. There's this one coach who used to be a coach for C9 or something. I used to duel with him because, I mean, I was in Diamond, he was in Diamond, he was just a smurf. I had a pretty high win rate, and he had a pretty high win rate, so he asked. And when I started climbing to Challenger and stuff and started streaming, he was telling everyone that he coached me, and that just wasn't the case. It was really weird. Like, he was trying to like tell everyone like he pretty much made me good at League, but I always was good at League. I don't know. I just focus more. The thing about League is you just learn more as you learn from trial and error. That's the secret to climbing in League. Like, oh, I got a leash here, it helps me. If I start here, it doesn't help me as much. I know that because I've started Raptors and I started Red and I know which one's better. Yo, Os, thanks so much for the prime. That's why I do these things. Because I failed so many times that now I know what's right. That's the secret to like climbing and being a good player. Is you have to fail so many times. So next time you lose, it's like just remember that. You have to fail like a million times in a row in order to be good. I never learned a lot from my best wins. I learned a lot from my worst losses, to be honest, because you take a really hard loss, and some people take it to heart, they get personal, they get upset, they're like, oh man, this really sucked. They blame their team, they blame themselves, whatever. But realistically, if you want to climb, I mean, the best thing to do, if anyone wants to climb, the best thing to do is you go watch the VOD, you go review why you lost. See, these 3,000, 4,000 game per season players that are hard sucking whatever elo, they never think about what they should do to improve. They think about like, oh, my team sucked. Oh, I sucked. Oh, the enemy team did this, and that's why they won. Like, you know, you got to be able to accept that you're wrong. Like, that's why I say put your ego aside and just understand you're not good at the game. It's like, I'm not good at the game. There's nothing wrong with admitting that. You could admit, okay, I'm not good at the game. I need to figure out what I do wrong. And if you have trouble figuring out what to do right, what to do wrong, go watch someone way better than you. See what they do, copy what they do. Learn, adapt, improve. It's a gradual process. It takes time, but once you get used to it, it's not too hard. Kind of just sounds like life in general. Yeah, it's something very obvious, but not for everyone. It might be obvious to you, but that doesn't mean it's obvious for everyone. I didn't know that when I was a new League player. I just thought if I play enough, I'll get Challenger. But I had to really like push myself. Oh, this is bad. We could have won that actually, to be honest. Flash, but think about what she loses there. It's hard to figure out what parts you know and don't know though. It's simple. Don't think like, see the thing is you overthink. Just don't think over like too crazy. Think about the simple things. Like, okay, I full clear way faster than you guys. Learn how to full clear better. I know what items to build immediately. Learn what items are best for which scenarios. The simple things. Master that, and then it will slowly, gradually pick up how much knowledge you can soak in. You're like, oh, that makes sense. He did that. Like, oh, I took the 1-for-1 there, saved my flash because Ashe used her flash, Vi used her flash, but I keep my flash, so next time I gank that lane, they're just gonna die. I keep my eyes on top lane to see the crash, so we can look for the dive. Make sure that I angle properly to where I can actually stay on the Lulu, see if she goes on the tower or not. Oh. Cool. I had to use my flash because Alawi didn't want to hit her when I was tanking tower. But see, it's like you start to pick up on things very slowly, very gradually. Like, do you think I was playing like this when I first hit Challenger? No, I never even looked at the fucking map. I'm not gonna lie to you, I never looked at the map. It's not that simple. You're telling the guy who got to Challenger it's not simple to get to Challenger. Okay, man. You know what? Go take someone else's advice then, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, what? How do you think I got to Challenger? I hit Challenger playing top, and then I hit Challenger playing support, and then I hit Challenger playing Jung. Played 3 different roles. It is simple. Very simple. Watch someone who's better than you and try and do what they do. Find out what you're doing wrong and just compare it. Like, what? It is very simple, actually. You slowly pick up on things you're doing wrong and fix it. Don't ego and act like you know what you're doing. For us, it's not that simple. I was you. What do you mean? You think I was just born Challenger? No, I was a silver player. I was a gold player. I played thousands and thousands of games. Diamond, hard stuck. And then I decided to try hard and focus on all the things I'm doing, and I climbed so much faster like this. Any tips for someone who does nothing wrong ever? Listen, Hoarder. Got soloed by me twice in lane. Keep that in mind. With your broken ass champion. Oh, look at that. I'm just perma-slowed, aren't I? Hi, caramba. I had a feeling they were on that, to be honest. Face checking was not the vibe. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I stopped paying attention to League. It's preseason. Just gonna go dive top. Why do you think Master players stay in Master and don't climb Challenger? Because they're not willing to do whatever it takes to climb. Ego. I mean, the whole reason anyone gets hard stuck is because they have something wrong in their brain. They're just ego maniacs. Every person I've met that's hard stuck always has a massive ego. I've never met someone hard stuck in rank that plays this game for fun. They're usually the most miserable, angry people I've met, to be honest. Anytime I've seen someone with thousands and thousands of games in a season, they're hard stuck, I can tell you right now, they do not play this game for fun. They're very angry, they're very upset, and they have a very big ego. And I've played thousands. Why do you repeat everything you say? Because you're not... Dude, honestly, man. Oh, these viewers are giving me so much cancer today, man. You're not the only viewer, man. There's people that join and ask new questions, man. Like, why do so many people just only think of themselves? Like, man, I'm not just answering your question. I have to answer new people's questions. They're going to ask the same questions. If I'm talking about a similar subject, there's new people that are going to come into the chat and ask the same question. It's like, oh, Karasmai, why do you always talk about Kayn? Oh, because there's not just you, man. Like, come on. I just can't today, man. There's too many people that are just like this. It's just me. Listen, man, you're not the only viewer. There's a lot of people that I gotta interact with. I don't know what to tell you. What's the best scaling champ of the jungle? Probably Graves, Kindred, or Echo. Depends what you need by scaling. I assume it's just direct to them? Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Ego problems, man. What's up? What's up, Antique? How's it going? Pretty behind on the Vi, to be honest. I don't know why Zed's just randomly freezing here. Yeah. Ouchie. I definitely think I have a ego and I'm stuck bronze. If you're stuck bronze, you don't understand the game at all. If you're stuck below like gold or plats, no, if you're stuck below plat, it's just because you don't understand the game. That just means you have to play more. That's just fundamentals. You're lacking basic substance. Like, I don't think you have an ego either. But if you're below plat, you just don't understand how the game works. That means you just gotta play more. Like, basically. Anyone below plat doesn't understand how the game works. They just understand, or maybe they don't play enough. Sometimes you need to play a lot as well, because plat is kind of coin flippy. I mean, below plat is kind of coin flippy. So there's either two cases. You fit under two categories. Don't understand the game, or you don't play enough. There's really no other option. And if you're above plat and you're hard stuck, then that means that you have an ego. Ouch. Ouch. Insult me? It's not really an insult. If calling out your rank is an insult, then that sounds like you gotta fix your rank, buddy. Ever remember, or you play for fun? I mean, the thing is, most people I know that play for fun don't play ranked. If you play ranked for fun, you probably duo a lot. And that's fine. I mean, Thing is, if you play this game for fun, then my comments aren't directed to you. I talk to people that want to climb. I teach people how to improve, how to be better, so they can climb. If you play just for fun, then yeah, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I'd say it's very rare to find people that play this game just for fun. In ranked, that is. You can clear the jungle camp, same with the other style champion. Yeah, easy. Would be a good person to start with in jungle. This is why I say if you're newer to everything, just play everything. Just do everything. Try it all out. Do it all. Because I mean, listen. You gotta play a lot of champs, because sometimes you're just gonna find the champ that speaks to you, and it might be a champ you don't expect it to be at all. I mean, you know, that's what it was for me. Oh, allow it. You gotta be the one tanking, baby. I can't be doing this. I'll do it. Whatever. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't know. See, League can be fun. I think League is really fun when you're in that new point where you're new to the game, you haven't played every champ, but you shouldn't be worried about climbing or stressing that out. Like, dude, too many people, they care about rank, they care about all this. Listen, man, let me tell you something. If you tell someone you're gold, they're not going to think different if you're plat or if you're diamond or if you're silver or if you're bronze. None of that shit matters. Listen, man. The only thing that matters is that you just play the game, have fun, improve as you gradually understand. So, play whatever champ you have the most fun with. You know, if you want to do whatever build or play whatever role, go for it. I played a bunch of champions that fucking sucked at random roles. Like, I'd play like Nidalee support and like Pantheon jungle when he wasn't playable in the jung. I play like a bunch of really weird champions like Quinn jungle and fucking Draven mid lane, you know. I did a lot of really weird champion picks, but it's like,
this was Karasmai,
you know, because I just played for fun at that point. Yeah, we just gotta get out. Wait, he lived? I'm not a big fan of that one. Oh. I didn't deserve that kill. No, the Mighty Lab Monkey. Thanks so much stuff. 6 months. How can you win when you're constantly ganked? You ward both rivers, but still? See, I can actually teach you Granville. 1 second. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly the type of stuff that helps you improve. See, I can tell, based off talking to someone for a second, if they will improve or not. You rationalize what your issue is. You rationalize, and you try and think, what can I do better? And then you just find the solution. So yeah, you ask me the question, I'll give you the solution. The secret to what you need is tracking the enemy jungler. Figure out where he starts and just track his camps. Okay, blue, 4 CS, Gromp, 8, 12, top side, 16, 20, 24. So I mean, depending on which champ, Kayn's gonna full clear, Vi's usually gonna full clear, whatever champ you're playing against. You're playing against Nocturne, it's gonna full clear. You're playing against Lee Sin, 3 camp gank. So just count in your head, okay, how many camps do you farm? Okay, 1, 2, 3, oh, he's probably gonna gank soon. And then just think, okay, he started blue, that means it's probably gonna be top side, right? So this means I need to ward is around top side, around this area. So get better at warding, be smarter at it. Learn how to counter that shit easier, you know? Rationalize what your mistakes are and think about, okay, what can I do to fix that? Or if you need to ask someone, you can always ask me or someone else. There's always people that are willing to give you answers to this type of stuff. But you have to figure out what exactly is going wrong with you and how to fix it. Whether you know the answer or whether you need to find the answer. That's the secret. Someone's there. Hello. Okay, so... Ow. Double ow. Hey, my Krugs. Can't end games when you have a lead. Easy. Get objectives. Play for objectives. Simplest thing you could do. Hey guys, let's fight Dragon. Hey guys, let's fight Rift. Hey, we're ahead. Let's fight this. Shove waves, get pressure. Watch this. They're fighting. I can't help the fight, so what am I going to do? Go mid, get pressure. Pressure them. Bot? Oh, it's only one person bot. Maybe we could dive. Maybe we could do something. I don't know. Always look for something to do. Figure out your champion. Understand your limits. Now just do what you need to do, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Well, we got Ashe ulti for free. Maybe. Oh, no, we got 2 kills too. Nice. Or 1 kill. 1 for 1 because Morg went greedy, but it's fun. There's specifically any good ward spots for jungle tracking? Well, I mean, depends on what champion they're playing. If they're playing a full clear champ, ward their Raptors, ward their blue. If they're playing an early gank champ, probably just ward like the gankable areas, like where they would approach from it in a gank. So like if your mid right here is a good one, your top right here, if you're bot, I mean, it's kind of hard, but you can try and go somewhere. I mean, it's kind of just understanding the champion. Like I said, a lot of what you're doing is understanding how everything works, I guess, right? You notice what I did there is I got up to her, I autoed her, and as soon as she tried to hit me, I ulted, and then she was like, wait, I can't hit him, and then she clicked wrong. This is why you have to be precise with your clicks. Don't click too much either. Yeah, I mean, this is just understanding the game. This is why I'm saying, trial and error, this is how you improve. Don't have an ego. Next time you lose, be like, okay, what could I have done more? Now, obviously, you're going to be in games where you're going to get inted, you're going to get trolled, and I wouldn't blame yourself over getting inted or trolled. But if you lost the game, even if you went like 17-2, if you went 17-2 and you lost, that means you did something wrong. Right? Because if you're that fed and you're not closing the game out, you did something wrong. Sure, your team played bad, but you can complain about your team doing bad every game if you want. Would you rather complain about your team every game, or would you rather improve and get better and climb, you know? Just think about that. Sometimes some people, they find it therapeutic. It's like they're fucking... It really helps them at the end of the day to blame their team for everything, and that's fine. You know, you're gonna find... Majority of the community's like that. And I'm sure a lot of you in chat might be like that. That's fine. If you want to be like that, cool. But I'm trying to teach people who want to improve, you want to get better, you want to be high elo. You know, there's no point. Because the only thing that's going to be in every game is you. Your team ain't going to be there every game. You're going to be there. So if you can't work with the bad teams, how are you ever going to, like, perform when you're the bad player on the team, right? Because let me tell you, you think your teams are bad, but then if I have you on my team, am I going to think you're a good teammate? No, I'm probably going to think you're a bad teammate. All you're gonna think, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And you think the same thing, so it's just like a cycle. It just moves up and up and up and up and up. And you're just like, there's always room to improve, there's always room to learn, and there's always room to everything, so. Would you rather focus on the negatives, or would you rather try and think positively and be like, alright, what can I learn from this? It's hard to have that mental, but I mean, that's truthfully the best climbing material if you really want to. I don't really find it beneficial to blame and complain, but I mean, it's more just therapeutic. Going. Alright, let's go. I'm sure I'm not in a ward here. They're all kinds of low HP. See, but I don't need to do anything crazy. Some people would, but look, Rift's already pressuring bot. Oh my goodness, is that what?
Karasmai, who would unironically win this.
What? Ah! Hook almost hit me. What? Dr. Blocktopus, thank you for the 50 subs, my boy. Thank you. Appreciate that so much, man. Oh boy, thank you. So I want you to notice something there.
This was Karasmai,
my team fought, but what did I do? I just gave pressure, I poked with W, I summoned Rift bot, got 2 towers, and now we get Dragon because we applied a lot of pressure, but we stay in the map.
Who would unironically win this game.
So this is like a strategic play. This isn't anything aggressive. See if I want to be aggressive, huh?
By the way, this was Karasmai, who would unironically win.
Blocktopus, thanks so much for the 50, my boy. Yo, Cheetah, thanks so much for the prime as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, but see, the smarter you get, the more your brain will be able to just comprehend these things. It's not like being big brain. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be intelligent. When I say you have a brain problem if you're not climbing, it's an ego problem. It's strictly an ego problem. You have a massive ego,
By the way,
man.
this was Karasmai, who would unironically win this game.
And I'll tell you, because I had the most massive ego out there. I was a 3,000 game stuck gold player, and you know what I said? I'm going to stop being egotistical and improve.
Unironically win this game.
It's because you just have to know your rank. You have to know how good you are.
Karasmai, who would unironically win this game.
Okay, let me just kill her. Then I'm going to go in the Ash.
By the way, this was Karasmai, who would
Easy.
unironically win this game.
So you just need to do whatever you need to do on your champ. Tell me there's a chance. I genuinely think anyone from this chat... Wait, Blocktopus with 10 more. God, thank you so much, man. Anyone from this chat can hit Challenger, but it's just like, do you want to invest all your time and your life into that? It's an investment, right? Everyone wants to be challenger, but no one wants to play 8 hours of League a day, do you? But chat, type 1 if you want to play 8 hours of League a day. Type 2 if you're fine being whatever rank you are and you just want to climb a little bit.
By the way, if this was Karasmai, who would unironically win this game.
Octopus, thanks so much for the 10. More, my boy. Thank you, thank you.
Karasmai, who would unironically
So you're going to see a massive divide. I'm not trying to tell you that you need to like change your entire life to improve. I'm saying if you want to be the best, if you want to be challenger, you do. Like, you know, you do. You have to be willing to risk everything. You have to be willing to, like, no ego, no everything. Like,
this was Karasmai,
mental transcendence. If you just want to gradually climb, I mean, it's easy. Gradually climbing is just understanding things, and you watch me, and you improve. That's it. You know what I did to improve? I watched people. I watched people that were better than me. I'm gonna mute the alerts for now. I don't think people want to hear that for 60 times in a row. Unless Bloxpost does, then I'll put it back on. Maybe he does. Just want to be good? Yeah, that's fine. Listen, you can be good. Being good is just being smart. Never think mechanics will define you as being good. Time and time again, smartness will outweigh mechanics. Because the thing is, if you're always making the right decisions, then you're always going to be playing the better hand. If I have the better hand, it doesn't matter what I do or how good I play it. I'm just going to win, right? That's how it is. You just constantly give yourself the better hand. You're constantly setting yourself up for success with your knowledge. Like, look at my CS, look at my objective control, look at everything. It's because I set myself up every game to be successful. You know? Like, sometimes I'll int, I'll do something stupid. Like, I could have got Vi-ulted there. Would have been stupid. But see, it doesn't matter, because I know no matter what, I'm going to be set up. Watch, look, she's going to try and fist me. Not going to work. And now I send her all the way into my team. She fists me even more. Ow. I was really hoping Alawi would slap her ass, but it took her a second. About stupid trolling teammates. I mean, the answer to stupid trolling teammates is just ignore them and move on. I mean, think about it. If someone's that angry to where they're going to int and troll, then I mean, that just sounds like a personal problem, man. Just laugh at him and be like, dude, you're that angry. Come on. You're going to get a lot of them, honestly. If I could control League, I would allow you to just AFK whenever you get that, because it's going to affect your mental. And that probably ruins a solid day of climbing, to be honest. I would genuinely say if you get inted, I wouldn't suggest you play League after that. If you get inted, it's like the worst thing you can do is play more League, because you're going to go into the next game really demoralized. It's like, dude, if some guy just inted me and I lost my OP for free, I don't want to play another one, but I do because I'm addicted. But ideally, if you're looking to climb, you want to have like a clean slate every single time you're playing a game. So yeah, I mean, if I was in charge of Riot, I would allow people to AFK if they're getting inted. But I'm not. I feel like a lot of Rioters have never dealt with being inted or griefed because they do not know how to handle it whatsoever. Riot typically blames the person flaming instead of the person inting or griefing, so I don't know. It's kind of sus. Reminds me of this popular game I used to play called Among Us. How am I tonight? I'm good, and I'm just talking about climbing in League. Yeah, I don't know. The simple thing with climbing and all this shit, just understanding the fundamentals all the way to the top of the T, you know? Know what to build, that way you can buy instantly. Like, look, I never hesitate. You never see me like, oh, what should I buy? Like, dude, I watch gold players, I watch plat players, I watch silver players. I can tell you what's wrong with you guys, because I see what a lot of you do. You take forever to buy, you take forever to farm, you don't know how to last hit, and you don't know when to use your abilities when, you don't know when to take trades, you don't know when to do anything. It's like, yeah, you have a lot to learn, my young Padawans, but don't worry. I have a lot to teach. Oh, Bloxpost gave 5 more. Thank you, buddy. But you know what sucks is the better you guys get, the more you'll realize I'm not that good of a player. I'm just smart. A lot of the times I don't actually try hard because I just find it more fun to just fuck around and talk with you guys. So that's why sometimes I don't want you guys to improve too much, because then you're going to realize how stupid I really am. Like, I'm really not as smart as you guys might think I am. Like, you'll see me do a lot of plays and you're like, Karasmai, why'd you do that? And then I'll be like, I honestly don't know. I just felt like doing it. Like, That's the thing. So the smarter you guys get, the more you'll realize how stupid I am. That's how you know you're improving. Because you'll be like, why the fuck did you do that? And I won't have an answer for it. I'll be like, I don't know. I felt like doing it. Why'd you go in 1v4? Oh, I don't know. It seemed like the right idea. It sounded fun. Hindsight. It is a lot easier to review and look over than it is to actually play the game. If you're playing the game, it's a little hard to like adapt, I guess. Boing. 10 kills. Nice. Well, there's my little league advice to you guys. I can guarantee you, any of you can get diamond, whether you're a casual player or whether you're not. I mean, improve slowly.